Hey folks, welcome back to Planet Crafter, or The Planet Crafter. Made a lot of interesting progress last time. I'm really excited to get back in. Let's get started on that. Looks like Mixup is in the chat already. Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again, friend. All right, so where we left off, we had uncovered the possibility that building up our pressure was going to unlock some new stuff for us. The Tier 1 nuclear reactor, the ore extractor, both things we're very interested in. So we're almost to the 60 pressure we need for the nuclear reactor already. One concern I do have is that we're edging up towards the upper limits of what we can do with our power. So I think for now, just for now, this launching platform is eating up like 50 power. Oh, interesting. No, yeah, I can. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of it for now. And reclaim those resources, reclaim that material. Hey, Comp Boy, welcome back to the channel. Good day to you. All right, so once pressure hits 60, we should have our ability to make our first nuclear reactor. In preparation for that, I guess I'll grab my uranium rods and maybe my raw uranium and see what we're gonna do with that. Number goes up, and 7, 8, 9, 60. There we go. Tier 1 nuclear reactor unlocked. Generates energy that powers all machines on the planet. So we get, not bad, 86.5 per second compared to 19. So this is like having 4 solar panels. All right, let's take a look at building one of these. It takes a uranium rod, water, and super alloy. So we could theoretically build as many as 3 if we wanted to. I'm not gonna need the raw uranium. Super alloy might be a limiter, but let's take a look. We've got just enough for 3. And then we're gonna need some water bottles. Okay. Let's see. Let's dump out the titanium. We'll put the iron back. And then we're gonna need to get our hands on some water. I did make some last episode, so let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got enough for 2. We can make more. Now, does this want to be built indoors? No, it looks like it wants to be built outdoors. Okay, fair enough. Is there a good button for canceling build other than escape, or? Oh, I can right click. Okay. So where do we want to put our power? Where do we want to put our nuclear reactors? I don't know if there's any negatives for having nuclear power, like if it gives off radiation or anything. It works anywhere on the planet, it said. All right, why don't we come over here? There's a nice flat space over here. We had our launch pad over here, but we can maybe we can put a row of nuclear reactors here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I guess something like this, and then right next to it, we'll have a second one. What could go wrong? Craft your first nuclear reactor. Yeah, what could go wrong? Exactly. What is that? Oh, I had just enough. I had enough for all 3. Perfect. Okay, so we got our first 3 nuclear reactors. Plus 86.5 kilowatts of power. Very nice. All right. Well, that's nice to have for sure. Hey, Pixel, welcome back to the channel. There's no radiation, you say? Well, still, what could go wrong? All right, so our next milestone is going to be under pressure again, and it's 120. We can speed that along by building some more of that. We have the power now. We'd like to get to this ore extractor and figure out where it is. The actual unlock's at 155, so it's more than 120. It's a bit more than that. Okay. So we got the tier 3 drill from heat. Grows underwater algae, generates biomass. Okay, so we're a ways away from the tier 4 drill. We should stick with the tier 3s. All right. So if we want to build more tier 3 drills, what do we need? Iron, titanium, and aluminum. Yeah, okay. We're running a little low on aluminum. Looks like I can build 6 more. Or 3 more, rather. No, yeah, 3 more. So we'll need 6 iron and 6 titanium here. All right, so we can build 3 more of these. That's fine. Let's go down to pressure row. Now, last episode, somebody was urging me to replace the existing ones. I guess it's because it's more energy efficient. Can I do that in place? Doesn't really look like I can do it in place. Like I'd have to tear these old ones down first. So I'm not sure if I should do that. Remember to check the screens for past unlocks. Recycle them, deconstruct if you want. I see. Okay. So if we take a look at what this is doing, it's using 5 energy for 1.5 pressure versus 8 energy for 7. Yeah, it's a much better energy to pressure ratio. So it's probably more efficient. It's definitely more efficient to use the newer model. I get that. All right, so I want this to be kind of neatly lined up. We'll do something kind of like... Can't tell how close or how far it is. Something like that. Looks good. Looks like there was a spare piece of titanium we can pick up. And then we'll just continue this line, moving across the bridge. There's the blueprint for the biodome. We also unlocked this huge section of biomass, an entirely new layer of stuff to interact with, which is cool. Okay, I can build 2 more of these before we run out of materials, so let's do that. All the way along this ridge. I think I need to angle this ever so slightly here. Yeah. It's sort of the bridge, the land bridge is curving a little bit. There we go. So I'm now out of aluminum, but we've something like doubled our pressure production. Yeah, I need to get up here and drink. Restack my oxygen, check my food. Okay, did I have spare water? I did not. I've got squash and space food for 40. Guess I'll do that and that. That tops me up, but now I'm completely out of water now, so I need to go hunt down some ice. Okay, let's get some ice hunted and some water reserves rebuilt. And then we'll figure out what's next. You should always deconstruct smaller tiers to make higher tiers. It's always a net benefit. Got it. Like in terms of energy efficiency and reclaiming resources that you can use for something else. Makes sense. All right, we need to get our hands on a bunch of ice. I can't remember what else we don't have right now. Silicon and magnesium are usually low on the list. If I thought there was any more aluminum over there, I'd go look for that, but... Just grab a little bit of everything, maybe. I don't know if we have any cobalt right now. We always need more iron. I have a fairly large inventory now, too. See, let's grab some ice. That's what we primarily came out here for. Silicon's always welcome. Iron's welcome. How we doing? Oh, we got plenty of room still. All right, we'll grab a little bit more ice. We'll head back. Take another look at our screens and whatnot. What's your goal today? My goal was to get to the automation of mining. So we're going to get that once we hit 155 of the pressure number, whatever that means. Okay, there we go. Full inventory. Let's head back. After we get that up and running, or aside from getting that up and running, I would like to start doing some exploration as well. We got the ship over in that canyon that we haven't really explored. And then there's like a whole, like the whole map, really, we haven't really seen. We'd like to find a source of iridium. We'd like to find a source of perhaps uranium or another source of aluminum compared to what we found. We could go down into the canyons here. All right, let's make a bunch of water. Getting comfy, craft 100 items. Okay. Let's dump those. So I've got extra water here. I can't build this on top of that, can I? No, well, let me put it on top of that. Okay. All right, we'll put the extra back in the catch-all for now. I'll keep one on me, that's fine. Picked up some random resources we scavenged, so let's dump those. We have no aluminum left at all. Fine for cobalt and silicon, looks like. I'll try and keep that in mind. That we're fine on this front. Magnesium. We're kind of okay now. We're totally out of super alloy, although we can craft that over here. But we need like one of everything, and we don't have any aluminum right now. So yeah, aluminum would be our most urgent need to locate something. The thing we least have access to right now, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Let's see, I can't use the map because I don't have a satellite. Messages, we've seen everything. I don't have any blueprint microchips. Atmospheric water collector automatically collects water from humid lambent ambient air. Now, that could maybe replace my hunting for ice, possibly? Oxygen. Maybe this could, like, maybe this will generate water that I can turn into drinkable water, potable water, water bottles. I'm not sure how that would work, but maybe this is worth building real quick. What's our next unlock? Okay, this will come at 5 MTI, so that's a ways away. That's the terraformation index. Oxygen, we've got a flower pot. Insert a seed in this to grow flower. A heater at 63, we're a ways away from that. We just got the biodome here from heat. Perfect place to grow plants and generate O2. Get a sign at 500, that's not particularly exciting. We're well on our way to the ore extractor. Over here on the biomass tab, we're a ways away from this. Quite away from that. No insects, no animals. So I think I'll build this atmospheric water collector, then we'll go exploring until ore automation unlocks. What am I gonna need for this? Oh, I can't do it because I don't have aluminum. I can't do it anyway. All right. So in that case, drink a spare. I've got a water bottle and an oxygen capsule with me. All right, let's go exploring. What I could do is bring an oxygen. So an oxygen materials for an oxygen thingy. So 2 iron, titanium, 3 iron, 2 titanium, silicon. 3, 2, 1. Iron, titanium, silicon. I should try and remember that. So we'll build ourselves a little oxygen hub over here, and then we'll explore this ruin that we found. So I don't know that there's much to this. It's not as big as the other ship, but we can definitely get over here and check it out. Now, can I make that jump? I can. Okay. Is that a piece of super alloy? Well, I'll take that for sure. If that's just lying around. Can't deconstruct the bracers or any of this stuff here for now. We do have an entrance there. All right, so let's throw down a little oxygen capsule. We'll just refill here and then go exploring. Would you like a little hint for iridium? No, I don't think I'm at that. There's plenty to do right now. I'm not stuck. So we'll just let me figure a lot of stuff out organically, I think. All right, so we can get in here. We can break this down for iron. One piece at a time. It's kind of interesting. You got to wait for it to finish dematerializing before you can pass through it. There's a little bit of a delay animation there. All right, let's check the storage crate here. We got some food, some super alloy, a piece of aluminum, a new seed type. We haven't seen bean seeds before. A Nulna seed and a Pastera seed. We'll take that. We'll take the iridium and the uranium. I don't need these. I will take the food for now, and I'll just eat one, I guess. That's fine. Push through a little bit more. Oh, there's quite a bit of interesting stuff in here. So there's a bunch of chairs. This was some sort of galley, it looks like an eating location. What else have we got here? Aluminum. Yep, we'll take all this. Already getting kind of full here. That's okay. There's a blueprint microchip. Love to see that. This looks like a workstation. Ooh. Now that's interesting. I don't have the chip. Deconstruct technical debris. Now, I'm wondering if I should hold off on trying to do this. Because it has a drill and not a hammer. And it makes me wonder if there's another chip I could use to get more resources out of this. Or if I should just do it. There's, I think there's 2 of them, though. Yeah, I could experiment on this one. What else have we got? All right, well, we'll come back in a minute and continue looting this place. There could be a computer in here somewhere, too, with a message. Let's see about this falling damage. I definitely took some there. What did it take it out of? Did it take it out of my health, or... I didn't quite see what it did there. Compboy says, what happens if you melt all the ice? Well, if we melt all the ice, we'll get oceans, and we'll open up a bunch of caves. That's my understanding right now. There's a chip specifically for that. So if I try to deconstruct it without the chip, will I get like a lesser amount of less good resources, or will it say you can't do this yet? I don't have a technical deconstruction chip, for example, so maybe I just won't be able to do it. Hydration level low, but not that low. All right, let's sort this. We'll put the iron away. What else did I pick up? Nothing there. We got some super alloy, and we got some aluminum. Where was I putting aluminum? In with the titanium. Okay. Very good. What do we got going on in here? Let me take all this out. We'll put the seeds in the cloth. That's fine. The golden effigies in here that I don't really need, but that's okay. We'll throw these in. Oh, look, I had a bunch of water in here. All right, we got water for days and days. I got to remember that I have all this here. What does that leave me with? Some uranium, a piece of iridium, food. Okay. Oh, I need one of those water bottles. And I might as well eat this space food. All right, the iridium can go in here. Very nice. And now we just decode the blueprint and see what we get. And then head back. New blueprint received, area lamp. I think it just doesn't give you the resources it normally drops. It was more giving me a small hint when I was looking at the collector. Oh, I see what you're saying. If I melt all the ice, there's no way for me to get water unless I have the collector set up and ready. Okay, so yeah, probably it has to. I see what you're saying. Let me get this built. Iron, silicon, magnesium, cobalt, aluminum. Iron, aluminum, cobalt, silicon, magnesium, and I think it was super alloy. Yeah, 1 super alloy. Yeah, probably makes sense to build this, get it started, figure out how it works. You're generating oxygen. Could I build this inside? No, it's quite large. Okay, so where do we want this? Somewhere accessible for sure. Kind of running out of places to stick things here at my home base. That makes sense. Hey, there's the ore extractor. Okay. Maybe down here. This is relatively flat. I want somewhere flat though. I guess we can stick it over back here behind the grass. I guess that's fine. That'll collect some water for me. And then if I interact with this, okay, so this will make... Is this like an infinite water bottle? No, this is telling me what it's making, maybe? So if I give it time, or if I wait for it to rain, it'll make some of these? Okay. Well, we got the ore collector recipe, which I'm very excited about, but I want to wrap up investigating this. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll use the save. We'll use our ability to save the game to experiment here. Oh, that's... I never know quite how far I need to push to the edge of something before I jump in games like this. And I often fall off the edge like that. I might end up needing more of those water collectors in the future, but I don't need them right now, so we'll hold off on that. All right, so we're gonna save the game. And we're gonna try to break this down. Okay, I do need the T2 deconstruction chip. So I can't actually do it right now. Well, there's another exit here. Interesting. I will check out on top of this, I guess, later. Oh yeah, I can do that here. No, I don't. Is there a crouch button? Options, controls, move right, run, jump, unstuck. There doesn't seem to be a crouch button. So if I wanted to climb this up to the top of the outside here, doesn't seem like I can make it happen, really. Yeah, it's not really feasible. I can get on the top of it here, but then I can't bypass this barrier. I can deconstruct that, but then I'm not able to use it as a lever. Let's see. Can I get on top of this some other way? Do I want to? I mean, potentially, if I built a staircase right here, I guess. And get on it maybe this way? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I can kind of look around. Oh, I think maybe there was a window like this there anyway. It has big ass solar panels on the roof, but not much else. I guess there's this pathway over there is kind of interesting. All right, let's top up on oxygen, go back inside. After a little while, water will appear in there. It's not fast, but it's consistent. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. I might put that back after we finish inside. Let's see, what else can we do? I can't deconstruct those yet. What is this? Don't want to deconstruct that. Some more food, I guess I'll take it. And then we got another thing here. Some nice stuff. Don't really need the magnesium. Another room over here. More goodies. Why were they collecting magnesium? There's another blueprint chip. Nice find. Some beds, a toilet, and a sink. And then... I don't need that pathway because I can get to it from here. Okay. And what is this? More super alloy. Interesting. So we've got, like, some cliff paths here. Lower down, it looks like there's even more super alloy down there. So the back of this canyon's kind of interesting. There's something going on back here. It's leading somewhere. Yeah, there's lots of super alloy here. That's for sure. Lots of jumps that I have to make as well, which does not bode well for my ability to navigate. Yeah, okay, so there's like a little mini platforming area here where if I fall down, it's probably not the end of the world, but probably might not be able to get to something cool. Lots of super alloy here. That's great. Now, I do wish there was more, aluminum, but just having the ability to find super alloy is certainly nice. This leads out back over to an area we've seen. We've got another... I'm running out of oxygen, huh? I probably need to get back here if I can figure out how. I don't think I picked that up. All right. I have to make this jump. Ugh. Okay, you can go a little bit further than I thought before you start falling in the jump, so there's a little bit more leeway there. Okay, cool. So we've got that area for super alloy. That's a nice find. I won't have to make it myself. Let's get back to base and dump out our found resources, and then, yeah, we'll probably come back and explore that area some more later. For now, we're gonna start trying to figure out how ore extractors work and whether we can use that to get our hands on some aluminum. And then we probably need to do more exploration. We're getting to a point where we're bottlenecked by iridium. And there are other new resources that we need to find that we haven't even found yet. Let's check this for a drink real quick. Okay, nice. That's already produced two water bottles. So that's renewable water. I probably don't have to hunt for ice ever again unless I'm using water bottles for construction. And we have about a dozen of them lying around, so we're kind of okay on that front too. Let's get our new blueprint here. Tier 2 jetpack, not super helpful yet. Let's see. Okay, time to start trading some things in and out. Okay, so we got seeds in here. We can pop this in for now. And that, I guess. You can hold some extra stuff, like weird game achievement stuff. I don't know what the effigies are good for yet. Let's see, we've got some super alloy now. Quite a lot of super alloy. We got a decent amount of iridium. We're down to 2 pieces of aluminum. We got iron, we got food. Okay, so this new recipe for the ore extractor. Not the shredder machine. Ore extractor. Oh, we need osmium and an iridium rod. Okay, so we need to... Okay, now finding iridium and osmium becomes even more important. This is our new highest priority, is finding this material, osmium. Because I think if push came to shove... Yeah, I have enough iridium to make 1 rod, so we could make, like, 1 of the things. But if we find osmium, probably we want to set up the aluminum shredder first and then gather more iridium and osmium to make a second one for probably iridium. Guess you're going to have to explore. You've only found the first half of all the resources in the game and only like 1/8 of the biome. Yeah, I'm going to have to explore here for sure. All right, so in terms of what I'm carrying with me, I got food and water. I'm going to need the ability to make a oxygen shelter. So let me grab 2 titanium and a silicon. And then I should be able to... Yeah, we're good there. Okay. So the question is, into which direction do I set forth? We've explored kind of that arc of the world. So I guess I'm tempted at this point to head down into the canyon here, assuming I can find my way back up. I need a route that's going to let me get down and then return. This looks okay. So we're looking for a new resource type, right? The osmium was blue in the recipe. So I'm assuming it's going to be blue on the ground, but it's not going to look like cobalt. We've got something, a color change going on over there. Looks promising. So this is heading due north from the, well, yeah, pretty much due north from the base. Or northeast-ish. Like, I guess that direction is sort of due north. All right. Let's strike out into the grayness. Things turning gray over here. Getting a windstorm. What do we got in here? I mean, I want some of this stuff. I don't know if I want to be carrying it right now. I'll take the mushroom seeds because we haven't seen those before. The rest of this I'm going to leave for now. Oh, I'll take the aluminum actually. Okay, so if we push all the way up to the cliff, it looks like this is maybe a boundary, either biome or map specific. Doesn't look like there's a lot of ways up, so we'll trace the edge here a little bit. See what else we can find. That's cobalt. Now, this is interesting. There's kind of a pathway here. Oh, is that the game telling me I can't go there? No, we've gone into a cave. Okay, and there's definitely something here we haven't seen before. What are you? Iridium. Ah, okay, very nice. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pop out here. We're gonna throw down a little oxygen pod. Right here. Okay. And then we're going to build ourselves a little beacon. So I need titanium, silicon, and I do have the one piece of aluminum on me. I think that's worth building. Let's get some silicon and titanium. Okay. And let's throw down a marker, a beacon. I guess right here is fine. All right, let's call this Iridium. Iridium Cave. Did that work? Yes, it did. And we'll set the color to that nice, cool orangey thing. Something like Iridium, a little bit more red. Okay. So there's the Iridium Cave. Now, no matter how far away I am, I'll be able to see that. The writing on it is pretty small. I don't have access to a map. All right, well, such is life sometimes. It's time to eat this food. We're okay for a little bit on the water. Let's go back into the Iridium Cave here. That's going to help me find the exit, too, when I want to leave. Very dark in here. So I think it's 9 iridium chunks gets me 1 iridium rod. Now I wonder, when we get this automated collector or extractor thing built, I assume I would want to build it in here to maximize the chance that it provides me with iridium. But when we build it, how much storage does it have? How much can it extract? Oh, is that a fully formed rod? Dope. What I was gonna say is, like, is there any way I can get it to produce rods for me? Or will it only produce raw ore? Take the Nulla seed, and those things we don't need. It's cool that I found an actual fully formed rod, but I imagine those are pretty rare. Place is a little bit mazy. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is where I want my ore extractor. Can be destroyed with explosives. Huh. Okay. Can be destroyed with explosives. So maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about how the ore extractor works yet. Well, we've picked this place clean, as far as I can tell, which doesn't bode well, except for the fact that the ore extractor probably can generate it out of nothing. Okay, there's more... Oh, what is this? That's cobalt again. All right. Well, that's a cool find. Let's top off the O2 and head back to base. So we got 1 iridium rod and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Enough for a couple rods if we want them. Good start. I still don't have the osmium that I need though. I can't actually make an ore extractor without osmium. So that was a good find, but we need to keep exploring. It only does raw ore and it's biome specific. Give high yield of ore for the storage for tier 1 is basically a chest. Okay, so you can get like 12 ore out of it. You set it down, you leave it whirring, you come back and get 12 ore out of it based on where you placed it. Sounds about right for a tier 1. The nice thing right now is that even while I'm doing all this, all my other like metrics are ticking up because those machines just keep working, right? So it's a good thing. All right, let's dump out the... You know what? I'll make one more iridium rod first, actually. And then over here in Iridium Town, we'll dump these. You know what? Okay, I can make one more even. There we go. That seems pretty good. We'll save those for later. We got more seeds here, or plants rather. Might have to move the cloth soon. And then we picked up a new type of seed because we had squash. No, I did have mushroom seeds already. All right, let's move the uranium out. Yeah, the uranium can go there. All right, looking good. I guess it's back to exploration now. I do wish we had this map, but we don't have a satellite. And I don't think we have the recipes we need for launching a satellite either. Or we don't have the materials. I remember we built this and then I was like, I can't make any of this yet. So, right, back out we go. So we went down to the Iridium Cave to the northeast. Maybe we head to the northwest this time. We've kind of been over to the ice plateau, but we haven't been down into this half of the canyon. Let me drop down. Oh, this might hurt a little bit. Yeah, that hurt. That was food, right? Okay. Well, hopefully we'll find some more food along the way. Let's check this side of the canyon. See what else we can find. Oh, you know what I need to be on the lookout for? Titanium, iron, silicon, iron, and titanium. Does that give me 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay. So I can build myself an oxygen shelter. All right. So this is blocked off by ice. That's not going to be melting anytime soon. So we can't get in there. Melts at 500 NK and nanokelvin, I guess? I don't know. Kind of making things up as I go along. Trying to keep an eye out for new looking resource nodes, but it's hard to see everything and stream and play the game and narrate what I'm doing. You know, the streamer blindness thing is real. So I might miss it the first couple of times. I hope it doesn't look too much like cobalt too. I hope it's got a distinctive shape, the osmium. Might be in a cave. Like the iridium was. I'd also love to find a chest just in the hopes of finding some space food, because we hurt ourselves a little bit on that fall. Here we go. There's something over here. And then something over there too. There's a crash ship over there. All right, food is likely to be found over here. So let's put together a little living compartment, top up our oxygen, and then head in there and see what we can find. Yeah, a lot of crashed ships on this planet. Like a lot. In a very small window of space. I do see a chest over here. Hold up. Hold it on up. I should maybe throw down a beacon for home too. Okay, I want the blueprint chip. I want the aluminum. I don't particularly need these Shanga seeds right now, but maybe I should take them just because it could be hard to find this again later. Same with the iridium, and then I don't need cobalt or silicon. I was hoping to find a piece of food in there, but maybe inside the ship. Let's take a look. No osmium so far, but that is kind of promising. That whatever that is over there. Is this actually a ship? Or is this just part of... It looks like a very narrow glider type scenario. I don't know if we can get inside. Yeah, it's like a single pilot glider. There was a blueprint there. Okay, so we're not getting inside that, but there's another chest here with some more stuff. There's the food I was looking for. Seeds, plants, aluminum. I don't know. I'm getting pretty high on plants. I don't know if I need to keep going on that. Okay, so this was actually a fairly small yield. Doesn't look like there's too much else there. But then there's this what looks like the pathway to the Zen temple or the Buddhist temple. It must be natural. It can't be built. This is a barren planet, but I mean, I guess there has been sentient contact. If there are crashed ships, somebody could have sculpted this. Is that aluminum? Take that. Okay, possibly more aluminum sources over here. Possibly. It does look like a platforming thing where I'm gonna have to climb this and see what I find. I mean, it's definitely built like a switchback, but it's just natural enough that it's plausible that it wasn't constructed, I guess. It seems too convenient otherwise. What is that? That's silicon. Ice. Okay, we got more aluminum here. This is good. I like finding aluminum right now because we have no other source of it. What we got going on here? Magnesium. Aluminum. And we've got a good view of everything from here. There's our base. Gotta keep an eye on my oxygen. Can I get up all, like, completely to the top of this cliff? Oh, yeah. Okay. Whole other area up here. All right, this, I think, probably warrants another little 1, 2, 3. So iron. Iron. There's silicon. Titanium. Titanium. I need one more iron here. There we go. Inventory full. I'm gonna have to drop something. Let me temporarily drop this aluminum. Okay, so where did I come up from the top? From the bottom? Right there, right? Okay. I don't like that you can't build on the ground. It bothers me. You have to, like, lift it up into the air a little bit. It's kind of annoying. Let me go get that aluminum back. So, still no sign of osmium, but we got a whole new area to explore here. I have a water bottle. I'm doing okay on food, so I'm not too worried about dying. I guess we can explore around up here a little bit before we head back. Yeah, we are pretty far north of the base. Lots of ice up here. The resources out in the fields look like the same things we've been seeing from the start of the game. You know what? I kind of worry that finding this to get back here could be troublesome. I wonder if I should build another beacon here. Titanium, silicon, aluminum. What do I call this? Switchback ascent? Or switchback? All this, Glacier switchback. And we'll make this a nice chill blue color. So we can find our way back here again. All right, let's see if we can find anything new here. If we take a good long gander away from where we started. I do see a chest there. It's a blue chest. I haven't found a golden chest in a while. Nothing stunning in here for now. We do have a cave of some sort. Or something. Huh. I'm not sure what to make of that. There's like a gas falling down here. Okay, lots of aluminum. Yeah, okay, this is like an aluminum cave. Lots and lots of aluminum here. What else? Sulfur. Okay, sulfur's a new resource. Grab some of that. Sulfur and aluminum all available here. What we got here? Blueprint, I'll take. Not quite needing to drink this yet. Okay, that's a full inventory, so at least we found something new. It's not the osmium, but it's something. Looks like caves are a pretty important thing in this game. I don't think I need a beacon specifically for this. I can just I can remember where it is relative to the switchback ascent, and I think we can find it fairly easily to come back for more sulfur or aluminum. It is good that we found a renewable source of, well, I don't know if it's renewable, but we found another source of aluminum because I was running kind of low. We grabbed a bunch on our way up, and there's more in there along with the sulfur, so that's all good. So let's get back to base. Still need to find osmium. You won't find osmium on exposed ground. Got it. I'd kind of come to that conclusion on my own, but I appreciate the confirmation. Okay, so we want to go down carefully so we don't kill ourselves. Oops. I think I might have just done that to myself. Yeah, I kind of did. Kind of cheese my way down, it looks like. Yeah, okay, we're good. So I need to get back to base. Okay, hydration level critical. Take care of that. I suppose there could be another cave along this this southern wall here, or this western wall. Along the way back to base. We looked in here, right? Yeah, okay. Just follow the map edge a little bit here. See if we can find another cave. That would be interesting. I think we did see we had a recipe for something that needed sulfur. It might have been... The sulfur might have been involved in the rocket launch stuff. I can't remember. All right, so now we need to get up there. This would be where having some sort of vertical ladder would be really nice. I really don't want to build 600 stairs up there. You know what I mean? To get up there. So we'll have to take the long way over here and kind of bunny hop our way up, I guess. I guess I could build some kind of square ladder tower over there. It would, you know, it would save me like 20 seconds, I guess. Or a half a minute or something. All right, infinite water. We want one for emergencies, and I guess well, I don't need to drink one right now. Drink one on the way out, maybe. Okay, so we got some aluminum. Get that pasted in there. We got more plants. think it's time to move the fabric. We have another golden seed. That's taken up by a bunch of water and seeds. What we got going on over here? Yeah, we can put some random stuff in here for now. I'm gonna need more storage soon, I guess. What do I have left? Iridium? Okay, we're doing okay on iridium. Got 3 blueprint microchips. We'll check those out. Tier 2 blueprint pinning. Fence. Tier 2 GPS satellite. Okay. I don't even have the Tier 1 GPS satellite. Do I? Would that be something I build at the launch station? I need a bunch of rockets. And there were some other things. It might be time to rebuild that real quick. What's involved in that? 3 alloy, 3 titanium, 3 iron. Oh, I need to eat. Okay. Running a little low on titanium there. All right, let's put the launch facility back now and see if we can get that GPS satellite now that we have some iridium rods and whatnot. I had it somewhere over here. It's one of these things that won't rotate very well, unfortunately. So I built it, yeah, I built it kind of like that. And then I guess we have our nuclear power over here leading into that corner and then maybe filling in like a little triangle or something. I don't know. It's fine. It is what it is. Let's review what's possible here. This thing eats up 55 energy, but I guess with the nuclear plants, we're okay. All right. So asteroid attraction rocket. With a rocket engine, we could build one of these. Attracts uranium asteroids. Gives a global heat generation bonus. Heat multiplier 1000. So that might be worth building just for the heat generation. At least one. And then if uranium asteroids are falling, we have more access to that resource, I guess. Not that we're pressed for it right now. Magnetic field protection rocket, we could theoretically build. Attracts iridium asteroids. Gives a global generation bonus by protecting the magnetic field. Pressure multiplied by 1000%. Okay. I'm not sure if these are things you can build multiple of, or it's like you build one and then it's done. The Tier 1 GPS satellite we could build. Yeah, we could build both of these. Maybe it's time to do this. So I can build at least one rocket engine. I can get the Tier 1. I don't know if I want to invest in the Tier 2 just yet. Let's do the Tier 1 and see what that looks like. Don't worry with the GPS yet. I found it great, but more for mid to end game. I see. Okay. Let me get the map one first. Satellites and rockets are all built at the launch pad. Yeah. I think we're going to go for the Tier 1 GPS satellite for now and see what that does for us. So I need an extra microchip compass, a rocket engine, and 2 super alloy. I would love to be able to build... I'd love to get that pinning chip, too. I can't remember what I needed for that. What was the problem with the pinning chip? Osmium. Yeah, okay. So if we're going to build one rocket engine, I need 2 uranium superalloy and an iridium rod. I think this is worth the investment here. What was it? I've lost it. 2 uranium. Okay. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, we're pretty low on uranium, so we can't do this willy-nilly. But there's the rocket engine. All right, so we got that ready. And then I've already forgotten what the other stuff we needed was. This is where the pinning would come in handy if I could build it, but we need osmium for that. So let's review. I need another 2 super alloy and a microchip compass. Okay. And what do I need for the microchip compass? Silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminum. You know what? Let's move the sulfur over here. Because it's not, we're not using enough of this storage right now. So let's get something in there. One reason I'm building this right now is I'm hoping it might give me some sense of what the map looks like and where I might look for the osmium. So let's... Rocket engine, microchip compass, super alloy. Oh, did I not? I did not build the... I didn't build the chip. Durdoy. I guess the biggest thing that makes this game theoretically plausible, like the biggest technology, isn't really all the stuff we're building, it's the instant fabrication, right? Like instant flawless fabrication from raw materials is OP. It's what would make this game's narrative at least plausible. Okay, there's our tier 1 GPS satellite. Let's get that bad boy fired away. Actually, before we do, I'm going to take a quick screenshot. Let's get the nuclear power in there. It got real dark all of a sudden for some reason. Not sure why. That's also a pretty cool view. All right, let's launch it. There it goes. All right, so what does that buy me? We should have something on the mapping screen now. Okay. Huh. So I don't have a super good sense for map edge. I guess this is what we haven't explored yet. Okay, so we're seeing all kinds of good stuff here. All right, so here's the base, which means yeah, there's the aluminum field, or what I've been calling the aluminum field, right? And then the drop pod, I guess, is no, that's the drop pod right there. I think that's the drop pod right there. This was the first big crash we investigated, right? There's the next crash. We were just in here, and here's that field of like super alloy, right? Where we have to go around all the ledges and jumping and stuff. So then over here is the ascent up into these ice fields, which means the sulfur aluminum cave is like over here somewhere. We haven't been to this arch. Plus, this is orange. This whole section of the desert's like orange, so maybe there's something interesting over there. It's a different biome. Like, how far can I go before it starts telling me, like, that's the world? Does it wrap around? Or is this unexplored, or is this the edge of the map? I can't tell. I think we might have just wrapped around. I'm not sure. I'm holding down the right arrow just to see if I can get to an edge or how far I can go. There's a lot because now I'm holding the left arrow and it's still... Yeah. So I don't know how big this is, but there's a lot, theoretically. I can't zoom out any more than this. All right, this orange stuff seems promising. It's to the far side of the... I guess it's due east, really, is what I need to focus on. East of the Iridium cave we found. So if I hop down and go through this little thing, or if I just go east past the aluminum, we can get into this area and kind of explore what's going on here. I don't know what that is, but it's shimmering like a crystal, which nothing else on the map is animated. That looks similar, but it's not animated in the way that this is. Plus, we haven't seen what this big-ass arch thing is. It looks like it's part of like a space station that fell rather than a ship. Okay, so this feels like a good next candidate for exploration over here. This big chunk of orange creamsicle desert, I guess. It's about as far from the base to the pod as it is to get over there. So it's like a good distance away. I'm still glad we did that. To me, that was worth doing. Let me top up my health real quick. And we'll grab some water on the way out. And I think we'll head over there. Yeah. All right. We're going to go due east to the Creamsicle Desert. And along the way, I want to get the materials for an oxygen bubble. So there's some iron. All right, now we need 2 titanium and a silicon. Okay. We are good to go. Let's head east. When he's a bit more reliant, I'd like to help out by joining, but now I would consume too much resources he needs. I'm enjoying the game so far. I like the sense of progression. I don't have a good sense on whether I'm going fast or slow, or whether I'm like, whether the time I'm spending on various things is time well spent or not. I don't know. I'm just, you know, it's my first playthrough. I'm doing it as I see fit, I guess. Okay, so there's the big arch we saw on the map. It's a good landmark. So we'll probably put our oxygen bubble over there and then branch out from there to explore more of the desert. Not seeing... I guess I should be looking for caves. This is quite large, whatever this is. Yeah, so the sand color has changed. All right, we'll have to see what this is. It definitely looks like part of a gravity ring from a space station. What if I didn't have to build you floating a foot off the ground? There we go, that's nice. Okay. We go by your pace, which is why we like to watch. Nice. Good. Okay. I guess we're gonna hop in here to start. What do we got in here? Some uranium and iridium. Guess I'll take that. Uranium's more valuable now than the iridium. The iron I might just dump. We got a way to go over there. That's not openable. Shanga seed, Nulla seed. I mean, the Nulla seed's got a 300% multiplier, and I have no other way to make fabric. So for now, I'll take the Nulla seed. I mean, I think we're gonna have to start leaving these things when we find them if they're not that good. Like 300% or better, I'll take, I guess, but the rest I'll leave. For now, I might regret that later, but I gotta start prioritizing what I'm carrying here. So I can't deconstruct this panel, but I can reach this barely. All right, uranium will take, an iridium rod will take. I'll take it. Well, I don't really need a piece of aluminum right now. I guess I should only be taking stuff I don't have access to elsewhere. So like, I don't know anywhere else to get a uranium. And an iridium rod is just super valuable. Vanilla seed in the cloth. I mean, we can always come back here. I can certainly remember that at the entrance to the Creamsicle Desert, there's a bunch of resources that I left behind, right? A little locker there. Always take that. What is that? There's a tier 2 heater here that we could deconstruct, but I don't need its component pieces, really. Again, like, do I want to fill up on Nulla seeds here? Not sure I do. Okay, there's a computer there. I'm running out of oxygen, so we're gonna leave, but we'll come back and read that. Now hold on, I'm a bit turned around. I might be using my emergency oxygen bottle here. I can't remember how this works. How to get out. Where did I come in from? Yeah, I'm lost. The hell? Okay, so we're on the far side of that, which means I definitely need to use my emergency oxygen bottle here. And I need to get out. And I don't know how to do that. How do I leave you? There we go. Yikes. Okay. So, important to note, I am now without emergency oxygen. That is not a good position to be in for me. Let's head back in. I gotta map this a little bit better. So, there's a cave on the back side of this. It's leading down... Yeah, it's going underground to a cave entrance. So, there's presumably something interesting down there. I want to map this a little bit better. Okay, so first of all, let's get rid of this iron. You know what else I could do? I could put, like, if I'm not sure I want to take something with me, like these Nulla seeds, I could put them up here, kind of up front, you know? So they're more easily accessed. Okay, so the overturned table, that's my exit. Yeah, there's more seeds there. Okay. Now this we saw, right? Yeah, there's some goodies in there that I'm not taking right now. The darkness is kind of irritating. And then we got two ways to go here. Left or forward from this overturned, I don't even know what to call that, ceiling support. Squash seeds, another Nulla seed. I think we go left first. There's like exercise machines here. Liquid water, reach liquid water level. Okay, that must be progress on the main terraformation index, I guess. So yeah, there were some sort of chairs here. I don't know if these are exercise seats or what. Push through. Okay, this connects to the left and right. More uranium. We're gonna have plenty of uranium moving forward. I don't need the squash seeds. I don't need aluminum or super alloy right now. I think we're kind of okay on uranium as well for a bit. Okay, I need to get out. And restore my oxygen. Pushing it on food and water too. Hopefully we can find some food in there. I got the spare water bottle. So I came over here, we saw the exercise machines, the secondary exercise machines over here. This also connects to that. So that's really just one route then, one path. Okay, we got the heater. Seeds and stuff I don't really need in here. Okay, so that goes into the cliff. Where was the... Yeah, here we go. Here's the lure. Oh, there's another fusion reactor. Okay. I can open it and there's nothing in there. Okay. This has... I'll take another iridium rod. I'll drink the water. I'll eat the food. The Tusca seed we haven't seen before. That's new. There's another blueprint. Love that. Okay, let's check the lore. Today was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. It took 2 years to build and was to finally allow us to easily cross the Izischel Prime sector. But as soon as we turned on the main power reactor, everything went wrong. The power immediately went down, all the reactors and stabilizers broke within a few minutes, and the spaceship was inexplicably drawn to the closest planet. We've tried everything to fix it, but it seems there's nothing we can do. The whole crew escaped into the escape pods, and I sent a distress signal. I'm going to my pod now, too. What a waste. All these months of work will be lost. I can't understand what happened. This shouldn't have happened. You're 34. So like 35 years ago-ish? Okay, we're gonna go check out this cave. So our haul is 2 iridium rods, a bunch of uranium, a couple plants, and some blueprint chips. Very nice. I am stressed about the lack of oxygen, but there's not much I can do about it right now. I guess I could build a crafting station and make another one from some cobalt, but just take a quick look. What are you? Where do you lead? What are you for? Okay. More Tusca seeds. I guess I'll take the cloth and the Tusca seeds. I would like more squash, absolutely. Eggplant and beans we don't really need. So is that it? It just leads to this one cache. Like, I guess the story is one of the crew members was hiding food back here or resources. I don't know. Doesn't make a huge amount of sense that there would be this cave that just leads to nothing but that. So we got more spacesuits. I don't really want those. They're just taking up space for me. Tubio, Sifo, and Comto. I mean, I guess there's probably an achievement for collecting them all. Or something. All right. Since we're heading back, I'll grab a couple more items on the way. What we got? Do I have aluminum somewhere? I'll take the squash. And the aluminum, sure. Okay, let's head back home. So we didn't find what we were looking for, per se. We did not find the osmium yet, which means we still can't build the, thing we want. The automated collector. But there's more to explore here. The whole arch might be navigable or climbable. Could be something up there. And then we've got more of that whole desert that we could look into. So it's the hunt for osmium, I guess, is our new kind of primary objective. And I guess we hit liquid water as a terraformation target. There was some sort of achievement or notice about that. I don't know what that means. But maybe somewhere on the planet at the lowest locations now, there's going to be little pools, little lakes or ponds that will eventually expand into oceans. Oh, almost fell to my doom. Why am I getting tense music right now? Is someone about to attack me? What's going on? I'm like looking behind me for a monster. This music is throwing me off, man. Yeah, that's a long way. Maybe I should invest in the jetpack now. We have a couple of iridium rods saved up. Yeah, you know what? That might be worth doing. I could experiment with that a little bit. Yeah, we got like too much of some of these now. Okay, that looks good. I guess these go in there now. I don't know if I want to collect these. Whatever. So hold on. What would be involved in making the tier 1 jetpack? 2 rocket engines and a titanium. And then we would need osmium for tier 2. So 2 rocket engines is expensive. But I think I can afford it now. So 4 uranium, 2 super alloy. And then just a piece of titanium should do the rest. Let's see. Allows you to fly in the air and increases displacement speed. Okay. Okay. So hold on. There's a limit to how high it'll take me. Oh, but I can move fairly quickly laterally, it looks like. Is there a... Does it run out? Is there some resource I'm burning here? That definitely feels faster than walking. I'm gonna sync with the land here, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know, maybe that's faster than walking? Feels a little bit. Yeah, I think so. Okay, well, that's cool-ish. If we could find some osmium, we could make the tier 2. Because we have salt, we have everything else. I just don't have any osmium. I think that thing I saw in the desert is what I'm looking for there. I think it has to be. So I need some cobalt real quick to make my emergency oxygen bottle. And there's like no resources around. Night's getting pretty dark too. That feels faster than running, I think. Okay, the other good thing about the jetpack is I can fall from any height I want and not worry about dying, so that's a good thing. For giggles, go back to the starting area. It's the monsters you said didn't exist. So liquid water came, and I imagine we're gonna see the first pond or ocean or whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely faster. Let's see. So I got my emergency oxygen back. That's very good news. Got plenty of food and water. Let's go ahead and burn these 2 microchips. Tier 3 agility boots. And tier 4 mining speed. I don't care about the mining speed, but the upgrade to the boots could be worthwhile. I would need explosive powder, which I don't have or know how to make. Okay, so scratch that for now. So we're still hunting for osmium. But just to indulge your curiosity for giggles, let's go back to the drop pod and see what's the consequence of liquid water here. Now that sucked. Did you see that? It didn't float me across that gap. It dropped me down, like, immediately. So if I come across a gap like this, I gotta do a jump first. Oh, that's so weird. Hydration level low. It's just enough faster that it makes me want the tier 4 or the tier 2 jetpack super bad. Okay, so to cross a gap like that, I need to not engage the jetpack at all. Kind of interesting. Let me hop in here and top up my oxygen. So I need to stop, jump, and then resume. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit of... You know what? I will take that. Oh, yeah. Because we're up on the cliff now. Okay. So this is where all the jumping stuff was. It's in between here and there. It's just, this is the part of it that is not spanned by girders that I have to do hops across. So there's a little bit of here. Okay, so... the drop pod... Let's see it. Drop pod's still fine. And the location where I would have had my first base is fine as well. I guess this is the liquid water right here. I mean... yeah. So this isn't oceanifying yet at all. But I can see the I can see why you were advising me to move. I can see what the problem would have turned out to be. So far, that's the only liquid water I've seen on the planet. The only place I've seen it. Well, as our terraformation index gets higher and higher, we'll see more and more of that, I guess. I'm a little low on the old O2. Let me head over to this drop pod, or bubble, that we had. Oh, I don't think I've been over there. I also don't know if I fully explored this. I don't remember whether I did or not. I think we did. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we've been in there. But I don't think we've been over there. There could be some cave or something in this location. We got here Tusca seeds. I'll take the blueprint. So I'll just straight up drink the water. I think we're okay on the... until I need more seeds for some reason, I feel like I should not. We got here iron, magnesium, iron. Yeah, okay. Still no osmium. What do we got here? Sulfur, aluminum. Okay, on all that stuff. More aluminum. I mean, it's good that we're learning more about the locales and how to find the things we're looking for, but the key item, our current blocker, we're not able to find. Yeah, there's a ton of super alloy and aluminum in there. We got another desert over here. I don't think I've been over in that direction. Well, okay, so the good news is we're already up to 3.4 million terraformation indices. I don't even know what MTI stands for. I'm making it up as I go along. But like I said, the good news is we're doing quite well, I think, on that front. We've got plenty of power. We've got sustainable food and water. We're making progress through the stages as we've gotten blue sky and liquid water and whatnot, right? Looks like lakes is the next stage, and we're at almost 1%. And that's creeping up slowly, so we would need to put a lot of work in to get up to lakes. But that's okay, I'm okay with that. We picked up a bunch of new stuff. We got some sulfur, you know, we found some, we delved into some more places, found some caves, the Iridium Cave. We got up to the glacier from the Switchback. I built the GPS rocket, right? I got the jetpack now. So a lot of good progress this stream. I'm gonna call it here for today. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll be back tomorrow with more The Planet Crafter. Until then, mix up Compboy 100 Defective Pixel. And anyone else watching now, lurkers, or watching the VOD in the future, thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.